Today I'm in Wythenshawe at a project called United Estates. This project has been around here for the last 10 years and works with some of the most disadvantaged young people in the area. Just last night, 100 yards from this place, a youth got stabbed and unfortunately he didn't make it. I'm going to go inside now and talk to Greg Davis, the Managing Director, and find out what his project does to prevent things like this happening. So tell me about the project that you've set up here.
The United Estates of Wythenshawe is a project that we set up in an abandoned Methodist chapel in 1996. We was working on the premise that the youth club in inner city areas, Wythenshawe being a fine example of an inner city area, you know, certainly not unique. Wythenshawe is an example of any inner city area across the country. And youth clubs in inner city areas have stopped being effective, don't attract the youth for a variety of reasons. The term youth and club or community centre or anything with youth club, community centre tends to be a deterrent rather than an attraction to the kids. And certainly on this estate there's certain kids that wouldn't be seen dead in a youth club. There's 3 ingredients to what we've done. One would be facility. If you can get the facility right, the facility that speaks the local language that the kids find accessible. For instance, on this estate, weight training, boxing, martial arts. We have a music room, we have a small cinema, we have a dance and performing arts studio. So the facilities lend themselves really well to local culture. Secondly is the environment. We need to get the environment right. We've got a youth club, but we don't call it a youth club. We have a community centre, we certainly don't call it a community centre, and we've got quite a large membership. The last ingredient is the people. Now, you can actually get the facilities and the environment wrong, but if you get the people right, then you've got a fabulous youth facility.
Well, I'm a qualified community worker and a qualified sports coach. I've worked with the UEW, United Estates of Wythenshawe, for about 10 years, running football teams, running multi-sports clubs and things like that, working with a lot of the kids from the area. Invariably running different courses for the kids to try and get them interested in different areas. But one of the things what's going on at the moment is I'm a qualified domestic appliance engineer, and what I'm doing is actually doing some kind of work-based training with the kids, actually teaching them about washing machines, dishwashers, fridges, how they work, what happens with them, because everybody's enjoying it so much and a lot of people are benefiting from that service. We're hoping to develop it, take it the next step further and actually have a bigger workshop and invite more young people into that workshop to take part. It gives them some experience of working in that kind of environment, and also it gives them some focus on actually doing something meaningful.